FutureSpeak, March 25th, 2020. Welcome to the world of QE infinity, massive bailouts, and just the absolutely wildest historic period for the markets, and especially for the economy and for people who live all over the world. All right, so we're going to look at FutureSpeak, which is looking at 6 different segments of the futures market: energies, foreign exchange, metals, treasuries, stock indexes, and the grains and softs. We have just a tremendous amount of background news going on, and that has been moving the markets very significantly. Energies barely able to rebound from a total debacle. The dollar extremely strong and not giving that up based on, well, a shortage of dollars. The metals markets all over the place, a liquidation panic that turned into a reverse based on a shortage of physical gold. The bond market, well, that's kind of hovering right now. We expect that we're going to see some declines. I'll show you that. Stock index futures, they are in a period in here of bottoming. We expected that. We even thought it would come a little early based on some of our work, and that it did. So great stuff there. And inflation, those expectations creeping into the food market as we see strength in the grains and coffee market, and we're going to look at all of that also. So this is FutureSpeak. We're going to start out looking at light crude and take a look at the side-by-side charts as you see them in here. We're looking at a 10-year weekly chart in here, which you see right on this side, and we're looking at a 2-year daily chart right over here, which you see on this side. We do cycle analysis, where we're looking at the core movements in the market. Cycle analysis is an art form. It's a visual way to see money flow, and there are many nuances to it. And if you have not taken our cycle workshop, we're running a special right now. You want to just learn a tremendous amount while we're in this period, write to Matt at askSlim.com, and he's going to give you the special 30% off. This is just a great opportunity now. So I don't usually do a promo in this period, but this is really a super opportunity. And for those of you that, even in our partner sites that have this available to their members, it's time to really go concentrate and take a look at those 20 video modules. You will learn a ton. All right, so here is light crude. Here's the weekly right over here. You can see a bottom due right in this period. It's typically a little late. That's what happens when we get into these free falls. Here's your sell zone right in here. This lower 23% that you see right there, that's at $30. That seems like an incredibly long distance on the upside. We're projecting it because that would be the normal movements in there, but you know, that is really a long way up for the oil market right now. It could get there. It's a reasonable expectation based on the patterns that it gets there. And then we see another move potentially below 20 into late summer. So that's a look at the weekly in light crude. We'll open up the daily in light crude, and the weekly looks like it bottomed. The daily looks like it needs a little more time. So we may get some testing in here. We're getting so much shifting going on, and you can see that this shifted cycle, this shifted dominant is what we're looking at right here for the potential, but that could even have shifted to this earlier spot over here. We can't tell that right now. We just know that there's hardly any rebounds going on, and the products are just looking absolutely terrible. Who would have guessed? I mean, how could you even believe that you would see the gasoline market, wholesale gasoline, fall to 46 cents. I mean, when you look over here, it was at $2 right up in that area, about $2.15. It falls to 46 cents. I mean that's only can happen in a massive deflation. Things lost that amount of value in the Depression time. This is really a depiction of how weak the energy market is, and a reflection of course, this period where coronavirus is enveloping the world, and we're in this massive slowdown period. You got to wonder if the government is going to allow the real numbers to come out. And we're going to find that maybe even starting tomorrow if they let us see the real unemployment claims numbers. So it really, this, when you're looking at this, you can see that that hammer right at the 46-cent area. It can chop around in here. You know, this resistance is at around 77 cents. You could easily get there, but this is just absolutely incredibly horrible when you look at that. I mean, just really sends a bad message. There's your daily. It looks like it's trying to make that morning star bottom right in there that you can see, and that would then be a potential short-term bottom. So if you're getting a short-term bottom right over here and a potential rally, but you see all this white space over here, that means it's very likely going to fail, and we're going to see it try to rally and then come down again. This resistance right over here is about 78 cents. This one right over here about 78 cents. You can see it's both the same. So this is probably projected too high right over there. Let's just move that down to that level. And 78 cents, well, that's probably the best we're going to see.